Back to MLB9 innings. We are talking free stars today. This is an update to one of my first videos and sort of how I got started doing this. People keep asking the same questions over and over again on Reddit. Um, so I figured, hey, it's easier to just to make a video and point somebody to a link rather than writing the same explanation all over and over. And something like free stars, it's not a two line explanation. So there's been a bunch of changes. That's why I want to remake the video. I also want to bifurcate it by level. So I've kind of broken it up into three categories: your beginner player, your intermediate, and your advanced. And even if you're a beginner, you can accrue over 10,000 free stars per month. So people think I'm buying stars. I ain't buying stars. Um, all right, so let's go through some of the methods. Some of them you'll likely be familiar with. Some of them you won't be. If you've been watching or playing a while, you probably know all these. So this is more geared towards your beginner player, but want to show you what you can get now and what's your potential in the future. So ranked, should be familiar with ranked. We can get to it. Um, you play, you can see what the rewards are here. This is a weekly award. So you should be able to hit like silver 3. It's 400 stars a week. Club. If you're not in a club, you should join a club. It doesn't necessarily have to be a awesome club to get some decent rewards, but you want a club with has close to 20 people in it and where people play every day. If you're in a club of 11, or you only have 5 or 6 people playing that club and a lot of people who've stopped playing the game, get out of that club, find a new club. If you're looking for a club, the best way is to go to Facebook or Reddit, those groups there, and say, hey, you're looking, you're active. There will be a club for you. The rewards are good. So Club Challenge is one of the new things they issued. You get rewards for both batter performance and pitcher performance. So even if you finish silver, you're getting 100 for batter, 100 for pitcher per week. That's 800 stars. We've been hitting legend consistently. That hasn't been that hard. Unlike hitting diamond 3 in ranked, that's pretty challenging. It really just depends on the draw. If you're playing Trout Farm and Illuminati a few times in that cycle, you're not getting there. Sometimes we've not hit gold 1. Sometimes we've hit diamond 3. It really depends on the matchup. Arcade. Most people be familiar with arcade. If you're new, I think you can get at least a 75. The levels are progressively harder, so you can burn through the first levels pretty easily. If you're getting, say, 500,000 per bat on average, you can get to 100. It's not that hard. Daily challenge. You should be familiar with the daily challenge. It's here. You get 30 stars. You just have to play the different modes. Friend battle. So friend battle depends on your OVR. Sorry, we'll get back to it. So I'm at over 105, plus one of the club benefits gets me an extra 10%. So I can get 66 per day. And what I do is I put in a quasi tank team. So I fill starting pitchers with bad players, the middle reliever with bad players, and the bench with bad players. So what that does is that pushes my OVR down relative to their OVR. So when that happens, now I get 20 stars per game. So 20 stars is the maximum. If I had my normal lineup in, say this guy here would only be 5 or 10 stars, so I'd have to play more games. So I can burn through those in four games. Monthly check-in, so that's part of the monthly rewards here. Weekly random check-in, they'll be like, oh, hey, here's 50 stars for playing. So that happens twice a week, actually. And you get 50 stars twice a week, 400 stars. Your login, so that's when you log in daily, you get a progressive benefit. The first time unbroken is 1 star, 2 star, all the way up to 30. Then it resets per month. Player versus player is one of the new modes. Big boon to the number of stars. And you can see here 2,400 stars, pretty achievable. I've faced lower OVR teams that can do well. It doesn't necessarily need a high OVR. There's also a lot of people who just are farming participation. So they play a game, they quit out immediately. So they're just trying to get the 550 rank coins. So they do that, they quit, and you get a win. So you should be able to get at least, I would say, one win in if you're new. If you get at least one win in, even just 1,001. You start off at 1,000 rank score, you can get 1,250. The score it takes to get 2,400 keeps increasing a little bit. It used to be 1,009 will get you there. So now it's more like 1,012, 1,013. Play Pass. So this is another new event. So if you're not getting your free Play Pass reward, then you play and you hit collect. So you get the stars for free, and then if you want to buy other items, you can as well. But the stars are free. And then lastly, this seasonal off-season event. You can get different results. Sometimes you're going to get 100 stars. Sometimes you're going to get a premium pack. A lot of times you're going to get 30 or 50 stars. But I think you can reliably get, on average, 30 stars a day. That, incorporates the time you're getting silver packs and the time you're getting something more than 30 stars in the day. But that'll get you to over 10,000 stars per month. And if you're more advanced, you can get close to 20,000 stars per month. So that wraps it up. Those are the different methods, the different levels. So if you have any questions, but if you're patient and you don't waste stars, you can accumulate a good amount of them. The best use of them depends on what level you're at. So I never buy packs. The ones I usually buy is this special training pack. Free agent if you're close. If you're like 90% bar, I might use stars there. Now I just have so many free agent tickets. If you have upgrades, that's another good use when you're more of a junior team. So you want to get a player up to level 20. I would use stars there if you don't have enough silver and gold upgrade material. Anyway, hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. This is MLB Tips. Happy grinding. Later.